Morning all. My name is Mukund Kumar Misra, and today I am here with the topic called Generative AI. So we are going to discuss regarding Generative AI. It's all basic things about Generative AI, and once we start, so gradually one by one, I like to post more videos on that, and that's how the journey will start. So let us start by understanding what is generative AI, how it works, and what are the benefits associated with generative AI. So the topic is mastering the art of generative AI, an introduction to unlocking infinite possibilities. Now, why I say infinite possibilities? Because this is the latest area in the family of artificial intelligence. And if you see, lots of different things are happening in the world right now. And most of you are aware of the new development of ChatGPT or Google's Bard. And there are so many, if you see, like there are so many different types of tools which are available right now. For instance, you can see there are some tools which can generate your PowerPoint slides. There are tools which can write articles for you and so on. So let us understand, one by one we'll understand like what exactly is generative AI and how it is helping. So let us understand first the applications and benefits of generative AI. So what are the applications and how we can use generative AI and so on. So you can see applications and benefits there. Let us understand one by one the applications and benefits. So as I told you, like generative AI is a new entry in the artificial intelligence part, but then if you see, the area is very vast. You can do so many things. For example, like you can have content creation, then you can go for some other aspects like innovation regarding some ideas and all. You can automate the things. Then you can have some sort of personalization. For instance, like you want to help your customer with new idea, new way to suggest the things, how to do different things and so on. So that's how it's there, like different things are there. So actually, if suppose you define generative AI, so it is a type of artificial intelligence that can create new content such as text or images or music. And if you see, it does this by learning from existing data. So see, earlier also we had this type of tools like text creation tool or converting from one language to another. For instance, like I want to know how I can say good morning in French and so on. So language conversion and so on. The new thing is like now it is added with artificial intelligence or machine learning. So what happens here, that it does whatever we see, like how generative AI is helping. So it does this by learning from existing data. So if you have data, it learns from that. So for instance, like you are working on ChatGPT, you are asking certain things to ChatGPT. It is so while it is helping you, it's also learning itself from your question. Sometimes you must have seen like it is saying I am simply one AI tool, so I don't know this thing. But then if you regenerate the things or you suggest some other type of question, then it is getting you the answer you want. So it learns from your input also. So learning from existing data and then using that data to generate new output. So basically it is trying to help how human being will be acting or reacting on that particular situation and how the things will be there. So it is not like as of now everything is in discussion and development itself, and there's a long way to go for this. But then you can see lots of things have already started happening. Like you have ChatGPT. It's a new generation chatbot which is helping you. You can say it's a new generation. Similarly, if suppose you're talking about Bard, so that is again a large language model that helps you in generating text. But then if you suppose if you see how in Google, if you type something, so how the help is happening, and at the same time if you are searching or if you are typing for some help in ChatGPT, or if you are typing for some help in Bard, so you will see that the way of help that you are getting, or the way it is generating the text in return of your question, so you will see that it is definitely different, and you are getting lots of information there. What you need to know, like how you can create the prompt, that is important. So you need to learn the prompting technique, like how you can prompt, what you should write, and believe me, that is very much important. So if you don't know how to write, how to create the instance, then it is difficult, or you are not getting, you'll definitely get some result, but then that may not be very useful, and that may not be very helpful, or they may not be the way you want. So this is what, like, we have to understand how it is working and what you should do so that you are getting the maximum benefit out of this. Now, if suppose we want to know, like, what are the benefits there? So of course till this time you must have understood the different benefits what we are getting from generative AI. Though you may not be aware, like you are using generative AI, it is possible that you are not aware. But then what is happening, like you must have used ChatGPT. I think most of us who are having a smartphone, even if you are not from software industry, you must have used ChatGPT, that is for sure. Bard you may not have used if you are not that much into the IT industry. But if you know how Google is working, so you might have seen Bard also. But actually, ChatGPT is something which almost everyone knows. So there are many such advantages that you are getting once you are using generative AI. So first of all, understand, like we have seen that it is creating realistic marketing materials such as product images or social media ads and so on. It is helping us in generating new ideas for products or services. It can help us in automating certain tasks. It can also write some code for you, but then believe me, it's not going to replace any developer. Why I am telling you it is not going to replace any developer? Because whatever it is generating, that is just one generic one, and it is based on the information available openly on internet. And you cannot get some information which are internal to any company. For instance, suppose one company is getting developed its accounting system. So what are the codes written? That code is never available on internet. And if it is not available on internet, so these types of tools cannot learn those. Means what? Like if suppose you want to have the information available there, so if the information is available, then only you will be getting. So whatever code it is generating, it is just the information that is available. It cannot generate something which is not available or which is hidden or which is restricted or private to some organization. So of course, if it is like you have the information available inside your organization, that is not public and that cannot be learned by these types of applications. So yes, it is helping you. For example, suppose you don't know how to start, it will help you in writing some code. It will help you in generating some report, but there you have to be very cautious. Cautious in the sense like you cannot use your company's data to get a report generated by chat, not like. But then these are the benefits you can understand. You can provide some dummy data and you can get how you can do that. It will help you in learning certain things. For example, the learning industry, lots of helps are available, but then how to do step by step you want to know, that it is going to help you. So generative AI can benefit people from every walk of life. If you are a developer, if you are a manager, if you are working in a bank, if you are working in shipping industry, if you are working in manufacturing, if you are working in retail, if you are working in any different places, you are a teacher, you are a trainer, you can be anyone, but you are going to get some help. So how you will be getting the help? So you will be getting help in generation of new ideas, automation of certain tasks, as I told you, and so on. But then always remember, as I am discussing, you must have sensed, like it is still a new technology. We cannot say it has matured. So it is still a new technology. New things are there. And if new things are there, we have to consider that there are lots of challenges. So many challenges there. And what are the different challenges which are there? So as you know, it is still in progress, and we have to address the challenges of the business. So for example, the quality of the output generated by generative AI. So we cannot say that this is 100% foolproof. So quality, as I told you, it's definitely helping in some context, but then it is not foolproof. You are not getting everything from there. Now, the second thing is, like it is learning. Now, if suppose some fake data is getting entered, if you are supplying wrong data, fake data, then it will learn fake data. For instance, if you have a parrot, if you teach the parrot good things, it will learn good things. If you teach bad things, it will even learn bad words and all. So this generative AI, it's AI or machine learning tool. So it's also learning, and there are chances like it can learn bad things. There's a risk of it becoming biased in output generation. So it depends like how you are using it. So there are risks. There are many challenges related to the ethical part of this also. So whether you can get some code, whether you can use those codes, there are many things which are protected by copyright. But then it will go and read the content and it will share with everyone. So is it correct? So there are many things, many constraints, many problems associated, and we have to see like whether those things are correct or not. But as I told you, like this is the time when the things are developing, and we cannot say that this is not in a right direction. Of course it is in right direction, but then of course there are certain things which we need to take care of in the future. So finally, as a conclusion, we can say that generative AI is a powerful new technology that has the potential to revolutionize the way business operates. However, it is important to be aware of challenges associated with generative AI before adopting it. So by understanding the potential benefits and risks of generative AI, one can make informed decision about how to use this technology to improve the business. Of course, it is going to help, but then we have to see how we can get the benefit. So this was the first lesson, you can say, or first discussion on generative AI by me. In future, I am going to come back with different topics on generative AI and how to learn it, how to start learning on this, who can learn, and all those things we are going to discuss in future edition. So please keep connected. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thanks a lot.